Welcome to a sunny and warm Knockhill racing circuit for the third round of the classic Scottish Sports and Saloons. Lined up behind me is race number 1, and it's great to see back Harry Simpson, having missed around after his nasty incident earlier in the year. But Tommy Gilmartin back on pole position, and Harry Simpson, his sparring partner, right behind us. These guys always give us loads and loads of action. I'll hand it to Richard and he'll take us through it.
Thanks, Joe. Great to have the dynamic duo back together. Gilmartin and Simpson on the front row of the grid here for round 5 of the championship. Willie Toy and Raymond Boyd are next, and then Bruce Mitchell and Andrew Graham. Jimmy Crowe and Robin Ben on row 4. Row 5, Ian Blacklin and William Conway. Mario Ferrari with Michael Longstaff, and then it's Alistair Bapty and Callum McRae. The weather looks absolutely superb. A little bit of wind blowing, as you can see here, but other than that, all fine and ready for round 5 of this year's championship. Lights on. Off they go. Pretty good start by all concerned. A little bit slow, actually, for 44 Willie Toy, the guest runner in the TR8. Willie already passed by the other Triumph TR8 of Andrew Graham. But lead, look at a super start by Raymond Boyd, the defending champion, up and challenging Tommy Gilmartin. So Class D car getting stuck into Class E machine, and then the Class G Janetta of Harry Simpson in third. Showing as a Class G on the grid, Robin Ben. Wonderful to see Robin back in his Ford Capri. G in his case, G for guest. Same too for Willie Toy. Harry Simpson is actually Class G. He's running in third place and about to challenge Raymond Boyd. Multi-champion Raymond Boyd in the Porsche. And he is coming under pressure from Simpson now. Ian Blacklin for company, of course, the Porsche. So Boyd will pick up 18 points for class win with 2 starters in this race. If you've got 3 or more starters in class, then you pick up the full 25 points. And that's what Alistair Bapty's done on 3 of the 4 races so far this year. He's had a little bit of a problem in qualifying, by the look of it, the X19 Fiat. So the championship leader has got work to do. Harry Simpson now up into second position. Tommy Gilmartin still the leader. Raymond Boyd in third. Simpson's mission now will be to try and close down on Tommy Gilmartin. Fourth position, Bruce Mitchell. Super start from Bruce in the Lotus, and he's up ahead of Willie Toy, who's recovered. Alistair Bapty in the championship leader, getting very sideways in the Fiat X19. And it looks like Alistair's come through to lead Class A, because he's got William Conway for company in the Mini, Mario Ferrari in the Alpha Sprint Trofeo, and also Michael Longstaff in the MG Midget. So a good healthy entry again in Class A. And that could well be where our champion is going to come from this year, if the form of Alistair Bapty is maintained, and also if the numbers are maintained as well. But Tommy Gilmartin leading the overall race, and of course we'll keep our eyes on the various class victories that are going on, the class battles and the overall battles as well. Simpson looking quicker than Gilmartin at the moment, but he needs to try and find out where he can go past, and he fancies to run up towards Clark on the inside line, but Gilmartin keeps his foot in and maintains the overall lead. Simpson denied the pass, didn't have the pace to go into Clark and take it, so maybe he'll have a look at the inside run. Super shot there, going along through Hislops of the swathes of cars on the bank here, sitting in cars watching the racing. A big crowd sits there. You get a lot of people here as well on the exit of the hairpin, plus a lot of people on the outside at Duffus too. I mean, obviously pit lane camera just showing you who's in pit lane. Most of our cameras are pointing at the track from spectator areas, but a very, very big crowd for this weekend, which is the SMRC Super Touring Car Festival. Willie Toy putting pressure now on Bruce Mitchell. So 3.9 litre Triumph TR8 versus 1760 cc's of Lotus Europa, Bruce Mitchell. And Bruce was very quick off the line indeed. Bruce second in the championship, leads the B class. It's only 12 points behind Alistair Bapty in the championship, but very much early days. All of the races this year based here at Knockhill Circuit. No away days on the calendar, and they'll be back here on the 2nd of July for their 4th outing of the year. This the view from Willie Toy in the TR8, and up the hill And over the line goes Tommy Gilmartin from Harry Simpson. Raymond Boyd in third. Bruce Mitchell and Willie Toy still chasing each other as well, and they're followed by Andrew Graham. Then it's Jimmy Crow in the Ford Escort, running in second place in Class B. Just the two entrants in Class B at the moment. Willie Toy gets a big tank slapper on there. He's got himself up ahead now of Bruce Mitchell. Willie running as a guest driver, as we said. You can do that two times a year, twice a year. Come and race as a guest into backmarker traffic. That's Callum McRae in the TVR 350i, who dutifully moves over. That was very respectful racing from Callum McRae, the lone runner in Class F, 3.5 litre TVR, and the 3.9 litre Triumph TR8 will be coming across that car very soon indeed. Toy still running in fourth place. There is the 44 machine. Not taking any points away from Bruce Mitchell, of course, although that car would be, the TR8 would normally be in Class E with Tommy Gilmartin, and if it had been a championship registration, Gilmartin's points here would bump up from 18 for a class win with two starters to 25 points for the three starters in class. It's a sensible points scoring idea that the SMRC do, because it means that effectively with multi-class racing the champion can come from any class. Mario Ferrari and also Michael Longstaff, they're having a great battle in Class A. Those two dicing over third place in class, and it's the 62 car, Longstaff, who goes back ahead of Mario Ferrari. I was just going to say the point system, totally fair, multi-class point system, and basically more points if there are more cars in class. It's a very fair way of doing it. Ian Blacklin in the Capri with William Conway. Capri versus Mini, super thing to see. Blacklin running in 10th place, second in Class D to Raymond Boyd. Tommy Gilmartin still the race leader. Harry Simpson at the moment at arm's length, and will obviously try all that he can to try and to close back in on the Morgan +8 out front. Gilmartin lapping in the 58s. Harry Simpson's best laps, a shade quicker than that, so Simpson with fastest lap so far, and in actual fact setting the best lap of the race as he crossed the line there, a 57.916. So closing in on Tommy Gilmartin again. Tommy's still the leader. It looks like Gilmartin will take a third consecutive win of the season. Closing up on Robin Ben in the Capri. Robin, I'm sure, will see them. He's keeping a wide line, Robin Ben. Again, fair driving from him. Through go first and second. Gilmartin from Simpson. Raymond Boyd, 17 seconds down on them, is running in third place, but we've got Ian Blacklin and William Conway 10th and 11th. They're having the race of the day so far. Although having said that, Tommy Gilmartin being challenged again by Harry Simpson, but I think Harry has probably left this all a little bit too late. He pops the car up the inside line, but Tommy Gidd is going to be close to the flag, but Gilmartin in the Morgan takes the win. Harry Simpson in second position. There is Robin Ben, who finishes in 9th place overall. He's a lap adrift. Ian Blacklin is next up ahead of William Conway. Conway will take second position in Class A in the Mini Clubman GT. There's Raymond Boyd, who finishes third. Willie Toy in fourth place. Bruce Mitchell wins Class B and takes fifth place overall. Andrew Graham second in Class E in sixth position. Also across the line there, Mario Ferrari, Michael Longstaff as well. Ferrari 12th overall and third in class. Longstaff fourth in class. So here's the top 10. Ian Blacklin in 10th place, you can see behind Robin Ben. Alistair Baptiste winning Class A in 8th place. Harry Simpson getting that fastest lap on the penultimate tour. William Conway from Mario Ferrari, Michael Longstaff, and then Callum McRae in 14th.
Tommy, well done. Harry Simpson out there as well. I was looking for the old battles we used to see there, but he was a bit more timid.
He was a bit today. I think I got a bit more luck with the back markers, because I did notice I did pull a few car lanes. It's like everything else, it's your luck, you know, where do you come on the back markers and how quickly do you get by them? But the last two laps, I mean, I had a good length, a good few car lengths on Harry, but I know it's coming near the end. The last 2 laps, my rear tyres were going off badly.
You'll be amazed at how many people have said that. Every single class, I think, because it looks like it's quite cold, but it's hot.
It is.
The tyre temperatures are going through the roof.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I just felt like the last 2, and I thought I've got to be a wee bit more conservative here and look after him just to finish it. And then I saw Harry coming on the charge again. I thought, oh no, but anyway, we finished first, so thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, Joe.
Bruce, well done. Lovely day for driving this big, beautiful car out there in the sunshine.
Cracking day. I got a cracking start. It's the best start I've ever got there. I'd need to see a replay and see what happened because it was over so quick. I didn't even see what happened. I just went past a few cars and I had a good go away. I think it was Willie Toy in the TRV8. I had good race there. But the car's going fine now. I'm quite chuffed with it actually.
Well done.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Third place, Raymond, good position?
Yeah, really happy with that. Trying kind of bigger wheels and tyres this weekend, which is quite a change to the car, because with the 15s around Knockhill it's a bit more nimbler. So no, it was good. I was got a great start. Thought I was having Tommy as well, but wee bugger just cut in front of me, so that was great. And then I was just keeping Wally Toy and Bruce and that little Lotus behind me, and that's what happened, and it was good. So
Did you notice this big drop off towards the end of the race with the tyres going off?
Well, mine's were getting a bit twitchy, but I'm running like an odd size at the moment, so I'm just still in test mode at the moment, because I say I've got this new engine coming, so once that comes it'll be a different kettle of fish. So I'll put me up there with them hopefully, so we'll see how we get on.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
The final Classic Sports and Saloons race of the day is about to begin under some beautiful clear skies. Tommy Gilmartin, race 1 winner, back on pole position, and our second place man from earlier on, Harry Simpson, alongside him on the grid. I'll hand it to Richard and he'll take us through their final action of the weekend.
Thanks, Joe. The grid, of course, decided by the result of race 1. They all finished race 1, so it's Tommy Gilmartin on pole, Harry Simpson alongside Raymond Boyd and Willie Toy on row 2, then Bruce Mitchell and Andy Graham, Jimmy Crowe and Alistair Baptiste from Robin Ben and Ian Blacklin, William Conway 11th from Mario Ferrari, then 13th on the grid Michael Longstaff, and 14th Callum McRae. A little bit of cloud cover, slightly worse than the earlier race, but it's still dry, and long may it remain so. Very good start indeed by Harry Simpson. Simpson gets away superbly and leads down the hill in the Ginetta. Raymond Boyd lights the tyres up and goes through into second place ahead of Tommy Gilmartin, but it's Harry Simpson who wants to make it one apiece here. Simpson the race leader, Raymond Boyd in second, fourth, and off! We've got an off, that's Jimmy Crowe, not what we want to see as well. Crowe and there's damage on the front of Robin Ben's car, who went through the gravel as well. It looks like they've made contact. As the door opens, you can see that Jimmy Crowe is okay, which is the key thing. The second matter, of course, is about damage to cars, and Jimmy Crowe's car clearly had a major dent in the door. Meanwhile, pass for second place. Tommy Gilmartin nips past Raymond Boyd to take second position. Tail end out on the 44 car of Willie Toy. Andrew Graham is next. Across the line they go. Still, it is Harry Simpson in the Ginetta that leads this one. Now, we kind of hope these two cars get a little bit closer. It's always nice to see and impressive to see a dominant performance. What we want to see is some close racing. Morgan at the moment chasing Ginetta, two great names from British motorsport, followed by the German legend that is the Porsche 911 of Raymond Boyd. But then we get into Triumph territory, Lotus. Some Fords in the mix as well, although I think we've lost two of the Fords. Certainly at the moment Robin Ben is limping around, which is not too healthy. But there is Tommy Gilmartin trying to hunt down Harry Simpson at the moment. Super start by Harry, so it's Simpson, Gilmartin, Boyd, Toy, Andrew Graham, and then a little bit of a gap back to Bruce Mitchell, who still maintains second position in the championship. Back to the championship leader from Mitchell, Michael Longstaff. And there is Robin Ben, who comes into pit lane. You can see the damage on the front of the car, not what we want to see, and I do hope we will see that car back out with us again. Battle of the two TR8s continues. Got to say, slightly smoother style from Andrew Graham. Graham trying to hunt down Raymond Boyd at the moment for third position, but it's Simpson and Gilmartin out front. Here comes Raymond Boyd, multi-champion, followed by Willie Toy in the 44. We'll see if we follow them all the way through the hairpin, and you'll start to gather what I'm saying about who's the smoother driver, certainly coming out. So Toy becoming, this is when he tends to the back to come round a little bit. It definitely was smoother there from Andrew Graham. So Graham busy chasing him and makes a move and goes through. So Graham the lead TR8. Willie Toy lost a bit of ground there. Now look at the gap that's developed between the 78 and 44 cars, and it looks to me as if Willie Toy might, I was going to say have a problem. That's well, maybe not. Toy has lost 4 or 5 car lengths, but Andrew Graham up in front for the moment. So a good battle on here with the TVR of Callum McRae and William Conway in the Mini. Now, I was going to say, where's the Capri? And the answer is that the Capri of Ian Blacklin is right behind. There is Mario Ferrari, the Alpha Sprint Trofeo, running second in Class A. Alistair Baptiste leading Class A at the moment. Mario Ferrari is in behind. Then we've got Callum McRae, followed by William Conway. The other runner we need to talk about, of course, in Class A is Michael Longstaff, third in the championship. Ian Blacklin, fourth in the standings. From Tommy Gilmartin coming into the meeting, Alex Montgomery was next up, but William Conway in the Mini is going to usurp him here, I think. Tommy Gilmartin now through into the lead. Harry Simpson will try and fight back, so Morgan ahead of Janetta. Here's the man that leads not only class but championship, Alistair Baptiste. Class A, 4 runners in this one. It's probably the most competitive class as well as the one with the most numbers, so fitting that this guy leads the championship at the moment. The class positions, Baptiste from Ferrari, then Conway and Longstaff, so it's Fiat from Alpha, and then Mini Clubman GT and MG Midget first to fourth in Class A. And Alistair Baptiste looks like he's going to pick up some healthy points again, assuming that car. He is incidentally doubling up in the MG that we've seen him race in this championship before, in the modern version of the Saloon and Sports Car Championship here. Into back marker traffic for Messrs Gilmartin and Simpson. They've already passed Ian Blacklin in the Capri. It's going to be a bit tight between the two cars. Now, what do you do if you're one car either side of the track and you've got the blue flag waving at it? The answer is you go either side, and then the two chasers go through the middle. They probably didn't quite know what to do, so TVR and Mini having a very good scrap there. McRae and Conway on the outside line getting the better run. Ian Blacklin in the Capri as well, and 5 very exciting cars all together on track in one shot at one time there, but Gilmartin comes through that very well indeed. So too does Harry Simpson. I suspect the Morgan is slightly more difficult to get through those gaps, but Tommy Gilmartin did it with aplomb. He still leads this one, has the fastest lap as well, I should say so far, because Simpson, remember, got the fastest lap on the penultimate tour of race number 1 and is looking in a very determined mood, trying to hunt down the race leader. Mario Ferrari is the next target for the race leaders. Ferrari running second in Class A, so he's going to pick up some decent points here, Mario Ferrari. Championship-wise, Raymond Boyd is going to move up, I think, from 10th to 7th in the standings in his defence of the title. Simpson goes a little bit wide, kicks up some dirt. Blue flag being shown to Mario Ferrari. Meanwhile, Ian Blacklin's got back in the mix and up ahead of William Conway's Mini. So, in a little moment there, the Class D Ford Capri up ahead of the Mini Clubman GT. Some really good inter-class racing here. Past Jimmy Crow's car. Jimmy will be wishing that he was on track and racing with these guys. I'm not sure whether Tommy Gilmartin and Harry Simpson are going to lap any more cars in this race. Bayavo catching Alistair Baptiste at the moment as we watch Callum McRae. Callum running in 8th place, lone Class F runner, so class points in the offing for him. Ian Blacklin in behind. Going past now is Andrew Graham, who is up into 3rd place. Raymond Boyd in 4th. Willie Toy is in 5th place. And the Mini Capri battle, this is absolutely superb between these two. And hats off to William Conway in the Mini Clubman GT, who holds sway at the moment over the Capri. Last lap though for Tommy Gilmartin, who has held off Harry Simpson so far. And Simpson though taking the battle back to him. He had a great start and led in the early stages, but Tommy Gilmartin, the man who won race number 1, Simpson got fastest lap. But at the moment it is still Tommy Gilmartin with fastest lap in this one, back on lap 4. Simpson's best lap coming on lap 5. Both of them the only 2 drivers in the 57-second bracket here. Alistair Baptiste has a sideways moment going into Clark. If he carries on like that, he may well be lapped, but I think at the moment he's going to stay on lead lap and take 6th position outright and another Class A victory. But it's Gilmartin that leads. What can Harry Simpson do on the last corner? I think the answer is not very much. He might look for maybe a run up the inside line once he clears the exit of the hairpin. The checkered flag awaits. Alistair Baptiste goes on to his last lap. Tommy Gilmartin takes the flag. Harry Simpson in 2nd place. A big gap, 15 or more seconds to Andrew Graham, who is running in 3rd place in the Triumph TR8. 2nd position in Class E for Andrew. There he is. Then it's Mario Ferrari 2nd in Class A. Raymond Boyd 4th overall. Next across the line is going to be, and we wait, it's Callum McRae in 8th place. Ian Blackley gets the better of William Conway, and then it's Bruce Mitchell who takes 5th place and Class B win in the Lotus Europa. The only driver we didn't mention there, the MG midget of Michael Longstaff, who finishes in 11th position. Tommy Gilmartin did indeed hang on to fastest lap.
Tommy, we're going to start calling you Mr. Classic Sports and Saloons now. It's becoming dominant, I'm going to say.
Well, that was a good race. Actually, that was maybe one of my better races because I was chasing Harry instead of Harry chasing me. Normally when Harry goes in front of me, it's very difficult. Obviously, it's all to do with the Harry's car is very light and nimble, so he's going to be always quicker in the corners. But today I noticed when I was chasing Harry and putting him under pressure, he was getting ragged. And it was only a matter of time, and I just kept the head down and kept at it. And yeah, he did. He was losing a lot of time through Clark's, and he was a lot slower at the hairpin than he normally would be when he's chasing me. And I caught him going into Duffus, and the rest is history, as I say.
Well done.
Thank you.
Welcome back on the podium this time. It's great to see you finally got this car ready for racing, and successfully as well.
It is good to have the car back in one piece now. First race was a bit difficult. It was running on 7 cylinders and I couldn't keep up with Bruce or Willie Toyle or anything like that, but fixed it and got it running sweet as anything to chase Raymond Boyd doing in that, and it was a super battle, so I enjoyed myself.
And that's going to be ready for the rest of the year? It's going to keep going for the rest of the year, I mean?
Maybe a bit top secret, Joe, and get it fixed up, maybe more, but we'll see.
Well done.
Thanks, Joe.
Well, unfortunately, that brings today's action from the Classic Sports Saloons to a close, but as ever, they've given us some great entertainment, so be sure to tune in next time.